Shiva se Panthana Santu. Sinjan Sanyal is an active member of this channel's small family who requested to prepare videos on other darshanas. As we have heard about Nyaya and Vaisheshika, today is a turn of Sankhya and Yoga. Yoga darshan has taken its philosophical concept from Sankhya darshan. As we know about the Ishwar concept of Ishwar, well, Nyaya supports that. Vaisheshika supports that. Well, it is very well defined in Bhakti Sampradayas. Whereas Sankhya rejects that form of Ishwar. Not as a single creator. No. Not as a manifested form. No. Yoga also supports that. Slowly there were two divisions in Sankhya. One started believing in Ishwar, as presented by Bhakti Sampradayas, supported by Nyaya and Vaisheshika. But Yoga remained as it was from starting. It says Chittavritti Nirodha. Now, what is that? Yoga means what? Divine unity, no? Normally it is said, unified with divine. What is divine, man? First of all, you have to get united with yourself, your true identity, which is beyond attributes, beyond upadhis. No? First, unity of that level is required. Now, what about tattvas? There are 24 tattvas in Sankhya. Few says no, there are 25. Okay, no problem. We do not care about the numbers. You will be surprised to know there is a relation of theory of evolution in this tattvas if one goes from the chronological order. And relation with quantum physics? Yeah. That's the needed point required. Because our Indian philosophy is not teaching a jugglery of words or war of words or simply rejection of each other or start a wrestling match or start defaming. No. That was the goal of scholars, not of our darshanas. Our darshanas are all linked with each other. And the unified effort helps us in a chronological order to move step by step. Never forces itself. No, I am your guru, you have to listen to me. No, not at all. Our darshanas never follows that type of concept. That's why we have various definitions, various concepts of Ishwar and Atma. And what about mysticism? Yeah, different varieties of yoga. All other forms of yoga is mainly for livelihood, mainly related with the physical body. Normally you will see the yoga teachers tries to avoid the spiritual or philosophical aspect. After all, students also do not care about these things. Well, Sankhya or yoga or any other school doesn't mean that they belong to a particular religion, particular faith, particular kind of practices, beliefs. No. Particular kind of uniform. No, not at all. Always remember, wherever the word yoga is used, the implied meaning will be one. Be united with yourself first of all. Now you will get n number of names related with yoga, no? This yoga, that yoga, and what not. Well, they are more for outer, you can say, extrovertedness. And more or less introvertedness is absent from that variety of yoga, which have got different names. Unfortunately, when Sankhya and yoga is also taught, the concept of quantum physics, atomic theory are more or less not at all discussed. As we see in the Vaisheshika, how many teachers talks about, say, atoms and molecules in brief, They might mention few points, but finish. Now one may say, no, it's not a class of science, it's a class of philosophy. That's why the lectures become so boring and copy-paste style that the main concept of our darshanas, which totally supported physics, is neglected. How we will understand practically the concept of we are one? It is easy to say, no? We are one. It has become a fashion. But when you try to define it, bas, gone. It becomes a gone case. In practical application, most of us fail to understand this. How to use, how to apply, how to behave. And everything started from Charvaka school, which asked you to have a controlled consumption. And see, that is supported by Jain darshan, through fasting, through this Yog darshan. In Yog Sankhya, well, you have to follow the concept of controlled consumption. Don't try to do yoga to eat more, to enjoy more. You will fall into the trap of hedonism, man. Don't do that. Never at all. Not at all.